Hello everyone, this side Priya Bhatia, and in this particular video I'll talk about few things which I really wish I knew earlier when I was at the starting stage of my career, right? There are a few things which I was missing at that point of time, and I think there was no one as such to guide me. But I really want to guide you all. I really want you all to at least practice these things, and if these things will help you out in your career somehow, that would be really grateful for me, right? So the very first thing which I think that you should be very focused about, conscious about is always try to pick your niche. I used to do mentoring to many students now with respect to DS and data science. And yesterday only, I was interacting with one of my students, and he said to me that, ma'am, I want to become a good data scientist. I want to become a good web developer. I want to become a good Java developer. I'm like, can you do each and everything at one go? The answer is no, right? I know howsoever ambitious you are, but at one point of time, I think you have to pick your niche, and you have to become expertise over that thing. See, always try to understand that you need to become that resource for a company which can save the time of that company and which can help them to make more money. That is why company will take you as an asset, right? You can consider yourself. Let's say in future you want to open your own startup. Which particular resource will you hire? You will hire that person who will help you in order to generate more revenue, who will help you to save their time a lot, from where they can trust upon you, right? So that is something which you have to have in yourself, right? These are the capabilities which you have to show to others as well. So the number one thing, if you want to become top 1% in the market, you have to pick your niche in a way that there is no one. By saying no one, there will be very few people who are having that expertise which you have, okay? So that the competition will be very, very less. That is the very, very first key point. Always remember, I think this is the important key point which really helps you apart with respect to other people. Nowadays, I would say that we are in an era of content driven, right? Everywhere content is there. And that's why the major disadvantage of that people are highly confused nowadays. Please try to experiment everything, but at the very end of the day, you have to pick a niche. That is something which is very, very important. The second interesting and most important point is that always remember that, when times get tough, mark my lines that, when times get tough, there will be no one. When I'm saying no one, maybe exceptional cases like your family members, your parents will be there, maybe your close friends will be there. But apart from them, I think there will be no one who will be able to rescue you from that condition. You have to be financially stable. You have to be healthy. You have to be mentally stable. You have to be emotionally stable. You have to be physically stable. Now, by saying that, some people realize these things when they are at ICU, when they are at hospital. I believe that when the time is good, please try to have that practice of having healthy life, of going to a regular walk, of having a good food within yourself, having good nutritious food, right? So when time is good, when you're healthy, please try to have that habit to be conscious that what you are eating, how much time you are spending in terms of walking or going to a gym. It's really, really important, believe me, right? And one of the most important thing is that, okay, maybe now today you are bachelor, you are having a very good income, but your expenses are very less, and you're thinking that, okay, let me go to parties and just chill out. Zindagi to ek hi baar milegi. People used to say that kal ho na ho, we don't know that आज तो मजे करते हैं, आज तो enjoy करते हैं जिंदगी को. I completely agree with you. It's completely fine, but at least save for the future, because you never know that in future some health problem will come up. You never know in future, maybe anything uncertain can happen, right? And at that point of time, you will regret that why I have wasted my hard earned money when I was actually can save that money, right? So please try to study a lot more about finances. You can study about what are the lesser riskier assets where I can save my money and can grow my money, and what are the few risk assets, for example, equity based mutual funds and all those stuffs, with respect to saving some portion of my finances with respect to high riskier side, so that I can make my money grow and I can invest my money in a proper kind of the assets which I can have, right? It's really, really important. Please try to pay attention towards that part as well. It's very, very crucial, because when times get tough, I am saying, no one will help you out, right? You are the only one, and what stability you have sustained in the past days when the times are good, that will really help you out. The third important point is, as I always said, that communication skills and soft skills plays a very important role. See, if you want to become an important asset in your company, or if you want to become a good mentor, or if you want to become good in your personal relationships as well, maybe with your parents, maybe with your husband and wife, maybe with your brother, sibling, right? At that point of time, I think the only aspect which plays a very important role is the communication skills. I don't think that any child wants something bad about their parents, about their siblings, about their lovers, whom they love a lot, right? But the only thing which missed in the relationship is the good communication skills. So that is something which I believe I can see nowadays is happening within the parents and the child. There is a lot of gap, right? So if you have a good relationship with your loved ones, it really helps you in your bad times as well. You can share them very easily, right? Otherwise, what do you only think that apart from them, who are the ones for whom you are doing this much hard work? So it's really, really important that in terms of professional life plus in terms of personal life, you have a very good ability of communication skills. You can clearly share anything, whatever thoughts you are having in your head, right? This is really, really, really important. So this is the most important skill, and yes, you have to practice this skill. Obviously, there is nothing coming up without practice. With respect to professional life, I would say that if you can start speaking in front of the camera, for example, I'm speaking now in front of the camera. Let me tell you, this mentoring role really helped me in order to enhance my communication skills, because now I know that, how I can interact with the audience, how I can make a connection with my students whenever I'm teaching them virtually as well. So this is really, really, really important. So if you really want to improve your communication skills, you have to speak first, right? So that is really, really important to understand. Now, the next important point which I really want everyone to understand is, nowadays, maximum youngsters, if I am not wrong, are staying far away from their home, right? Their parents are not leaving because of their job. Maybe they're staying in tier 1 cities. At least those who are from tier 3 city, they have to relocate themselves. For example, myself, I am from tier 3 city and I have to relocate to tier 1 city in order to get the job, right? Now, at that point of time, usually what happens that there are team parties going on. Otherwise, there are team friends meetings are going on. Parties are going on, right? We used to hang out. We used to eat a lot of junk food, right? Because of that, we will be able to gain a lot of fat in our body. And apart from this, nutrition is not there in the food, right? We are not taking a good nutritious food. Now, because we are young, we are in our 20s, it may not impacted our health, or we are not feeling that it's impacting our health. But when we reach to 30s, definitely things will start falling apart, right? You will feel like that, okay, you are feeling lack of energy, you are feeling lack of enthusiasm to do something new. So please try to make sure that if you are living apart from your home as well, or maybe you are at hostel, you are eating hostel food and it is not really good. Maximum hostels food are really bad, right? At that point of time, please try to have something within yourself, so that you will be maybe eating almonds on a daily basis, right? Badam bhigo ke khana, right? There is something, I think you can always find an alternative. It's in our head. We can always find an alternative to eat something good, right? Bahar ja rahe hain to juice pina, right? So there are so many things which we can opt. Similarly, if you are staying apart from your family with respect to doing a job, you can take a flat and you can maybe hire a cook or cook by yourself, so that you will be able to get an idea that what things you are eating, how much nutrition you are taking on a daily basis, because it's really, really important, believe me. Yes, on a maybe once in a week, once in a 2 weeks, you can do that, taking food from outside. But obviously on a daily basis, I am seeing that people are going and eating outside, and still if you are eating normal roti sabzi, that's not of high nutrition as comparable to the food that you will have at your home. Okay, so that is the next important thing. And the last important point which I really want to convey to everyone here is, you should know how to learn fast, how you can apply that knowledge faster. At least from the past 1.5 year, I am in a startup, and what things I have learned in a startup is that this is the major learning, I would say, that things will not work on the basis of the ideas. If you have a lot of ideas, it doesn't matter, right? No one will praise you, no one will appreciate you. You need to implement it fastly. You need to see that what results you are getting from that idea. If the results are good, carry on. If the results are bad, do the iterative process and try to check where you can improve on. So please try to see within your journey of learning as well that how you can learn fast. Now we are having a chat GPT, we are having a Google Bard, where we can try to see from assistant itself that they can guide you in a complete course, that how you can study. They can make a complete curriculum. Okay, so you have to see that, you have to identify that how first of all you can learn faster. And second important thing is, apart from learning faster, how you can apply that knowledge in order to implement those projects. So I think these are the 5 important things which really helped me personally in order to be what I am today. But obviously it took a lot of time from my journey of doing bachelor's till doing a job now. So I really want, if you're at the starting phase of your journey, please try to apply these 5 crucial points, and I hope that you find it insightful. If you do, please do hit like button, share this video with everyone. I know that you didn't hit like button till now, so please do it yet, and please do share this on LinkedIn as well. It really helped me to reach to more wider audience. And thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you all very soon in the next upcoming videos, where we will come and talk about live sessions as well. If you haven't checked it out yet, I have already conducted a lot many live sessions on the Python playlist. You can go and check it out that as well. With this, bye bye everyone, happy learning to all, and I'll see you all very soon in the upcoming videos.